is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25.
Bro, this shit got this shit hella funny. We on that. Oh, and I ain't gonna lie with Vance. The nigga I signed in free agency, I only signed him because he got made a roster cut, and I was going and it got advanced before I could, like, you know what I'm saying?
What? So what are you even talking about?
Because you said don't touch free agency until week 2. So I'm saying like the nigga I signed, he was already on my team. He got cut.
Oh yeah, okay.
I was just saying.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
And he's gonna get a good gain of 9 here, up to the 34. Well, this defense for the Titans, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
Even better than that, they pitched a shutout in that game, and I'm telling you, trust me on this one.
It says what?
That's a confidence builder for the rest of the season. When you get a defense that puts together a performance like that this early in the year, well, that's
nigga, I just said put them for the minimum.
And spreads confidence throughout the locker room that they're going to be.
Man, let me see your screen fresh. Goddamn, your ass turn off the camera and shit, bro.
This is Taylor.
That's the type of run that Jonathan Taylor gives you so often.
I didn't do any shit,
just can't take it for granted. He finds a way to get those extra yards. The third running back taken in the 2020 draft, but he had the best numbers by far of any of them. 1,169 yards, third most in the NFL, and by the last quarter of the season, he ranked among the best runners in the league.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know you're trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7. Now they'll throw it with Ryan. Catch made here by Campbell. 4 yards of the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Oh, I see you nodding your head along with me, partner, because it's pretty obvious what they were trying to do there on the drag route. With his speed, they're hoping he can turn the corner and maybe take this to the house. But that was excellent work defensively to make sure once he caught it, he wasn't going anywhere.
They go play action now. Ryan looking for Campbell downfield. He's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. Got an open man. That's Campbell. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
I know they got the first down, but Brandon, I still don't like the call going for it there. Yeah, they got it. But I would have punted the ball there, played some field position. I mean, it's okay to end drives and kicks, right? You know, we've heard that from different guys before. Remember, a kick's either a punt, right, field goal, or a point after touchdown. It's okay to end it in a kick.
The last run got 3. Now here's second and 7. To throw is Ryan. Campbell making the catch. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 26.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is started.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's second and 11. Off the play fake. Here's Ryan. Finds his big tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Mo Alley-Cox in his 4th season now in the NFL. Had 31 catches for the Colts last year. Really starting to develop into an excellent target downfield. And there he picks up a first down.
Throwing now, Ryan on first down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, force the ball.
All you got to do is just do like straight goes and get them 10 out of lead.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
I think, what am I in right now? FFL, Get Money, AOF, Prime Time on the course.
Here's 2nd and 10.
What's up, people? I don't know, Raymond. Did you check outside?
Taylor with it. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
What?
Jonathan Taylor, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Colts take it down and score
I'm not
on the
that
opening
big of a
drive.
Madden fan.
Extra
And
point
I'm
by
in real life,
Blankenship is
and
up
I'm
and
real life
good,
sports.
and it's now a 7-0 game.
I wouldn't pre-order it. Like, I would. Madden, I feel like Madden's like one of them games where like unless you like do like nuts and stuff like that, then it's really a fun thing. Because you get in like those Madden points, so
out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Madden points don't mean shit.
Throwing on first down, Willis.
What's wrong with you?
He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick.
Defense gets up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3.
Hey, do you work tomorrow?
3rd down.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind. Me and Aaron both are at work tomorrow morning, and Mama was going to stay at a hotel. And she told us that she could watch the kids. And she's still saying she can, but I just was like, well, maybe I'd see it for anybody else to watch it.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
Andy got her.
Derrick Henry. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
Mama Darlene out of town.
And Derrick Henry with the ball in his hands, what a sight to behold, because power and speed involved in every touch for him. Coming up with another spectacular season with the Titans, he became the first since LaDainian Tomlinson in 2006 and 2007 to win 2 straight rushing titles, and he did it with style too. Just the 8th man to top 2,000 yards and the first since Adrian Peterson in 2012. He has his sights set on another 2,000-yard season.
She's like, yeah, no, you need to find somebody else. I was like, it's kind of just bad timing too, because any other day,
in any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield.
Aaron
but he made his decision,
to work,
and that
my
one's incomplete.
Would be more
to throw
open
on
too,
3rd
like,
down, Willis.
Flex.
And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper.
So
they get 7 there, but it
we
brings
both got
up
orientation. Huh? 8. So I would have. Yeah, I gotta be there at 9.
Off the option, here's Henry. And he will have the first before he's
I
brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Drop him off.
At first glance, I wasn't sure he got it. Then I saw that spot. Definitely a first down.
It was, but boy, on the other side, you disputed a little bit, wouldn't you? Okay, if you're playing defense, are you sure he got there? But that's why they tell you.
He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. So maybe
but
just
it ain't
a
no big deal.
momentary
I was just
setback
checking.
on what's been a great drive so far. And 2nd and 13 here.
I see what Ed got up.
Looking to throw. Willis. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. What a great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. point after by Lambeau, up and good. And we are tied here in the second quarter. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 44 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
1st and 10, Taylor now. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Play action, Ryan. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Play action. It's Ryan. That ball caught by Campbell. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense could get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
They go play action with Ryan. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Amani Hooker. He's at the 50, 30, 10, 5, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays, but you also have to have good feel as well because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get to the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Ryan. Looking for Campbell downfield. And this one is incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Ryan. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Bud Dupree in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And this offense set up with a very short field. 1st and 10 inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Off the option, here's Henry. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. A tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And it's now 21-7. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go here before intermission. The run there on 1st down gets him a yard to the 26. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now it's Ryan. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off at the 14, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Lambeau to add on the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with a 3-score deficit staring him in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. On 2nd and 7, Ryan. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that, and thus far they've been successful.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Ryan. And that's caught left side by Mo Alie-Cox. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. On first down, Ryan hits his target to tight end Mo Alie-Cox. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. A couple of first downs has the football position at the 43 as they come up first and 10. Now it's Ryan. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Attacked by Amani Hooker. And a potential turning point as he'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. Well, Charles, they're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
How bougie do you have to be to
try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half? Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Maybe see the expired. Let's go. Is it out? There?
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, let's take the money.
Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Mommy.
The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
Hello?
And it's a pretty good return here.
Oh,
so
hey, you over here talking to Wendy? Right. He came all the way upstairs. I'm over here on the phone with my brother talking about Black Panther 2.
And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for him. So
can't wait. 11-11.
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position.
What?
The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking.
Of course. Of course.
Avoid turnovers. That's about the only
I'll
thing
talk
that
to you
can
here in a
derail
minute.
you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
Thank you. I said hi to Dylan.
Hi, Dan.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now this will
I
leave a
know.
yard short.
You taught them, Mommy.
Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
I told you. But I told you is, but then I eat queso. But Daddy is very.
Off the option, here's Henry. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 57 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Off the option, here's Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 25-yard line. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Into the hands of Patrick left side. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Off play action. Willis. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
And it landed and took my mic and ran off the top of the building.
Yards. Looking for Campbell downfield.
Yeah, I was telling it. And then I don't know if you see this now, but Paris Campbell just dropped a wide open pass. Like that's kind of like how it's been this game, so I'm not even upset. Because I did make a bad throw to start the game. I mean, I drove down and scored first possession. And then I drove down and almost scored the next possession, but then I just made like a terrible read that he took back for a touchdown. So
on 2nd down, it's Taylor.
FFL. So, yeah, I ain't even mad about this game. It is what it is. It is what it is.
Here's Ryan to throw. Oh, it's complete.
And then they gave him that catch. Look at this catch.
Retirement ceremonies, a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts.
Dude.
Get this guy one just yet.
No, he's not driving. You got to see that catch go straight.
He's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feeling all right?
I'll be all right.
Okay,
I just need some chocolate in a box of tissue. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Here's Ryan. And that would get a wide up incomplete. Nearly an interception.
Because I'm that nigga. I'm that nigga.
Coming up. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first.
Yeah, it was
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
Oh, go Matt. Go Matt. That is so slow. Matt Ryan might be the slowest person that I've ever played.
It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he'll fight his way
and then right Jeffrey Simmons is just wreaking havoc.
Still 9 remaining on 2nd down. Now Ryan.
Oh my gosh. I hate when Madden players, like when you got a receiver catches the ball and they make him like go backwards. They make him catch it, but he's falling the other way.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we play.
Yeah, I mean, like he would have got more stuff if he just literally just fell down where he was. What the fuck, bro? I'm just a nigga that play Madden, bro.
The Colts on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3.
That is Watson.
How about this? They'll try the option, left side. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2.
I remember, I used to think that was like as bougie as I have ever been in my life. Like, I would never, I never would wear a white shirt more than
touchdown. You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
2nd down and goal. Ryan to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
I need to get me some. I was just looking at that. This is the first time in probably my entire life that I haven't had any the way that I'm used to.
This Titan defense, they just will
but
not
I'm fat
give in
now,
easily.
Too, so I don't like the way I look in them more like I used to.
How about this? They'll try the option, left side. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Matt Ryan, Matty Ice, bro. I just ran an option with that nigga for a touchdown.
And the Colts are able to cut into this lead. Matt Ryan now breaks the huddle. His guys will go for 2. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Amani Hooker. And the Colts are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
How many leagues are you in now? Just AOS and Get Money?
This is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially. So a net gain of 1 there. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. Off the option, here's Henry. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 80 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
I wonder how the fuck he getting all this information. That nigga Dylan, like, I can't wait to go cover this shit.
Before he gets into enemy territory. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Who's a good challenge team?
The idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football.
What's wrong with you?
Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
The Colts, I don't think is really
and he's dropped
well, they are. Just they want a quarterback.
Gain of 3.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
He's so frustrated with life, dog. Put on the point of him going to sleep right now.
From the gun on 3rd down, Willis. It's complete. This is Derrick Henry. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 24-yard line.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th.
Like he called a curl flat, and I called all. Give me that before I knock the
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. DeForest Buckner in on the tackle.
All
so after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
And I called a cover too, so like all my people were playing that.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
See, Landon, that's why you be getting in trouble, bro. Take the tablet,
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. Finding his big receiver, Patrick, over the middle. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
I no longer blame people that don't want to.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there. And they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
He said I would.
And they take a knee. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. And they'll indeed take a knee.
Madden is such an iffy-ass game. You just never know what you're going to do,
now
bro.
Can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last
like,
two
I could
plays
never bet
gone
money on this
backwards.
shit, bro.
So this one, a Tennessee Titan
I
victory.
could never be in one of
And it
them
was a bit of a
leagues,
strange
man.
game. They were held scoreless through the entire second
You
half.
just
but
never
the
know,
first half
man.
output,
Like, the way that
that's
these
enough to
cats
carry them to
are.
victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.
So for Tennessee,